Have you ever wondered, how long would it take to achieve certain points in space if you were traveling at the speed of light? Light travels at a speed of 299,792 kilometers per second, which is equal to 186,287 miles per second. Explore with us in this short video how fast can we get to certain key places in the solar system and beyond, at the speed of light, and exactly how long does it take to get there. Welcome to another episode of Into the Science-verse. Let's start this journey at the Sun, where the light we receive each day is generated. In other words, let's depart from the source. At the speed mentioned earlier, from the Sun to Mercury, which is the closest planet, it'll take 3.2 minutes. To Venus, it'll take 6.0 minutes. Next stop, Earth. It'll take about 8.3 minutes to get to our planet from the Sun. Pretty fast, right? Keep watching for a plot twist. To get to Mars, which is the last planet from the inner planets of our solar system, it'll take 12.6 minutes. Our next stop, the biggest planet of our system, Jupiter. It'll take 43 minutes to get to the first gas giant. The distance to Saturn, 1.18 hours. This trip is starting to take longer than expected, right? To reach Uranus, it'll take 2 hours and 39 minutes, no pun intended. Neptune, 4.1 hours. And finally, the last planet of our system, the controversial Pluto. It doesn't matter if you consider it a planet or not, it'll take you the same 5.5 hours to get there. Not a short trip by any means, right? Well, you better get super comfortable, because it's going to get worse. The distance to our nearest star, Proxima Centauri, will take nothing less than 4.3 years. Here we can make a super quick break to point out that light year is a measure for distance, so for this example, and in other words, the distance to Proxima Centauri is 4.3 light years. 4.3 years traveling at the speed of light, which is equal to 40.17 billion kilometers or 24.8 billion miles. To the center of the Milky Way, it's going to take us a surreal amount of time, 30,000 years. To reach the Andromeda Galaxy, which is the nearest galaxy, and the one to be said is destined to crash with our Milky Way galaxy at some point in the very, very distant future, it's going to take about 2.5 million years. To the Coma cluster of galaxies, a cluster containing at least 1,000 identified galaxies, it will take, well, 340 million years. That's the same time it took from when the very early reptiles were evolving, up to this day and age. And finally, if we were able to reach one day the edge of the observable universe, it will take the super crazy amount of 46.5 billion years, that's about 3.5 times the age of the universe. Yes. Mind blown, we know. As you can see, even though the speed of light is the fastest possible speed known to humans, it has its limits when it comes to space exploration. Will we ever be able to break the barrier of the speed of light? Or will it be easier for us to learn how to bend the space-time around us to achieve faster than light speed journeys? Maybe we should leave topic that for another episode. Thank you for watching Into the Science Verse. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.